Hi everyone, welcome inside to Firelands High School for tonight's boys basketball non-conference matchup with the Falcons of Firelands hosting the Demons of Westlake High School. One of the rare games being played tonight across northeastern Ohio. Of course, everyone's familiar with the winter storm that has blanketed our area for days now. Not only the snow, but the bitter cold temperatures and the wind chills that are reaching -20 all across northeastern Ohio. So a lot of games canceled tonight, a lot of schools out. As a matter of fact, neither of these schools were in session today, and Firelands is already canceled for tomorrow. Let's head down to the public address announcer for the national anthem.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Lorain Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, Cavs radio voice. Recently, we had some trees removed. So again, singing the praises of EcoTree Services. In a few hours, EcoTree had removed the unsightly trees, cleaned the debris, and opened the area for a new fence. I can't say enough good things about the people at EcoTree. I've used them several times, always thrilled with their work. If you have trees that require pruning or need to be removed, contact EcoTree, a local business that deserves your business. They've earned mine. Go to ecotreeservices.com.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
This is the WEOL Cage matchup tonight. It's live on WEOL.com and, of course, the Chronicle Telegram's YouTube channel. Firelands Falcons and the Westlake Demons. Tonight's boys basketball broadcast brought to you by Nick Abraham Buick GMC and Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, Route 57 and East Broad Street in Elyria. Lorain County Community College, real education for good jobs. The Lorain Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy partner. And by EcoTree Services, your complete tree care company. Starting tonight for the Westlake Demons, number 0, Gavin McMillan, a junior. Number 1, Ryan Turk, senior, averaging 18 points per game. Number 2, Gage Carlson. Carlson, a 6-foot junior, averaging 8 points per game. And number 10, Joe Stanton, a sophomore, 4 points, 4 rebounds. For the Firelands Falcons tonight, Lucas Green, a junior, averaging 5 points per game. Carson Lyman, a sophomore, almost a double-double guy, 9 points, 12 rebounds a night for the Falcons. Mickey Janisic, a senior. Janisic wears number 3. Home whites tonight, trimmed in red and black. Liam Tobakash, junior, football player, basketball player. And rounding out the top 5, their top player, Aiden Fortner for Firelands. Fortner, a 6'3", 220-pound senior forward. Aiden averaging 16 points and 8 rebounds a night for his team, the Firelands Falcons. Westlake, coached by Luke Harris. The Demons come to town tonight, 8 wins and 6 losses. They are 6-3 in the Cleveland West Conference, and they are currently in 4th place in the Cleveland West. Buckeyes in the Cleveland West. That's the state of the constant changing conference alignment every year. Buckeye leads the Cleveland West, 6-2. Then you got Lakewood, Rocky River, and Westlake's in 4th place in the 8-team league. Firelands led by head coach Colin Myers. Colin is 4th year here as the head coach. He's a 2017 Firelands grad. Falcons are 5-10 on the year. They are 3-7 in the Lorain County 8 Conference, and Firelands is currently in 6th place in the LC8. The number 1 team, Brookside, they're 10-0, perfect in conference play. Keystone right behind them at 9-1. They'll play again later this year in February, and actually Jared Kozar and I will be on that broadcast. So Westlake wins the opening tip. They go right to the basket and fouled immediately, and shooting 2 free throws will be Gage Carlson.
I think for Westlake, that's going to be part of the recipe here tonight on the road is be aggressive, attack Firelands inside. You're the bigger school, and I think that maybe it might not translate physically with the starting 5, but, they've got bodies up and down that roster, and they want to set the tone, I think.
Carlson, just a 40% free throw shooter on the season, makes the first. The foul was on Aiden Fortner, so Westlake went right at Firelands' best player. Carlson makes them both, and Westlake's on the board 2-0 early here. Just underway at Firelands High School on a night fit for polar bears. It is cold outside, but it's warm here in the gym, and it's a good place to be. Fortner, dribble drive, kicks it back out to his teammate. That's Carson Lima. Lima back inside to Tobacash. Shot was missed. It's knocked out of bounds, and Firelands is going to keep the basketball. Falcons are here after a win a couple of days ago, 4 days ago, in this gym. They knocked off LC8 rival Columbia, and they beat the Raiders in a real good game, 61-55. With the basketball, Lucas Green. Green top of the key for Firelands. Looking for a screen, doesn't get it, picks up his dribble. He's in trouble, gets it off to Lima. Carson on the baseline, now left block, little soft turnaround shot, and it drops. Carson Lima with an opening hoop. And it's 2-2. Westlake quickly down the floor. Spin, left block, little floater, scoop. And Joe Stanton with a hoop. But Joe Stanton traveled with it. It was a nice drop step, but maybe one step too many. And it's a turnover for the Demons.
One of our officials, Matt Mossberger, with the call there, waving that one off. Too many footsteps.
So Green with it for Firelands, their point guard. Top of the key to Fortner, looking for a cutter. Still looking for a cutter. Aiden with it, will hand it off to Lima. Now Green. Green with a step, right baseline, floater up in the air. Back of the rim won't go. And grabbing that rebound was Ryan Turk. Quickly down the floor, it's Turk to McMillan. McMillan looks outside, and Carlson with the basketball. Now Turk right at the basket off the glass, and Ryan Turk with his first hoop, first of many to come. Turk leads the team, leads everybody on the floor tonight. He averages 18 points per game. Here comes Green the other way. It's 4-2 Westlake. We're real early. Fortner gets doubled in the paint. Aiden kicks it out. With the basketball is Tobacash. Now it's Lima. Lima looking for a step on the baseline, and he got a step, but it was on the baseline. And it's a turnover for Firelands.
Yeah, that's a tough thing when it's your home gymnasium. Matt Mossberger on the call says he had his toe on the line. Usually you think the friendly confines don't yield those type of turnovers.
The friendly confines.
You like that?
I like that. I think you came up with that. That's
I
good.
can assure you I did not.
Well, the back cut didn't work. Westlake's Joe Stanton tried to get the cutter Ryan Turk in that play, but Firelands' defense was stout, and ball got knocked out of bounds. Westlake will keep it. Demons up 4-2 real early here, just a couple of minutes gone in this first quarter. Stanton with the inbound. They work the ball. Back inside, they'll kick it out. Looking for a teammate. This is Ryan Turk, top of the key. Turk off the dribble. Fadeaway shot against the double, and Ryan Turk knocks it down. He's got 4 points. He has hit back-to-back hoops, and it's 6-2 Demons. Green, hesitation dribble, lost his dribble, somehow got rid of it. This is Tobacash with it. Tobacash looked at Lima. He wasn't there. They go back to Tobacash. Tobacash, left wing, left of the lane, in the lane, kicks it out. Dribble drive, Janisic, floater from the right baseline off the back of the rim, and it wouldn't go, but Carson Lima there for the rebound. Lima got it, putback was good, and it's 6-4. Demons over the Falcons early on here at Firelands High School. Ron Yance, Jared Kozar, Zach Sprague with you tonight. Long three by Turk, and that's missed. Off the front of the rim, knocks out of bounds.
Want to give Zach Sprague some credit. He found the brightness adjuster on the camera tonight, before we started, and said, he looked at me and said, "You guys use this all the time this way?" And I said, "Sure, yeah." And he's like, "Check this out. A little bit brighter."
Technology expert Zach Sprague running our camera tonight. Student at Lorain County Community College, glad to have him. Zach is also the voice of the Commodore Gamers team at Lorain County Community College. This is Turk with a hesitation, left block, kicks it out, 3 in the air. That's Carlson, missed it. And grabbing the rebound for Firelands was Logan Holt. Holt, the senior, went up and got it. 6-4 Westlake. This is Fortner with a ball fake. Aiden strong to the hoop, and Aiden Fortner gets his first bucket of the night. He's got 2. Game's tied at 6. 4:20 left to play first quarter. Westlake trying to come off a 3-game slide. They have lost 3 in a row. They lost to Shaker Heights, Lakewood, and Rocky River in succession. Green with a steal. Green down to the other end of the floor, and he got fouled on his way to the basket. Foul is on Andrew Nash. That's his first.
That one was a clean foul. Might be a good foul, as that was a pretty big breakaway for Green, I think. And Westlake just did enough to slow him down on his way to an unabated hoop.
So Ryan Camden will come in for Ryan Turk. Turk will take a seat. He's got 4 of the first 6 for Westlake. This is Fortner on the inbound. Fortner strong to the basket. Kick out, ball fake by Tobakash. Now he'll shoot it from 16. And it didn't go off the back of the rim, and the Demons come down with a rebound. Here comes Westlake in the road black, trimmed in green and white with Demons between their shoulder blades in the back of the jerseys. They lose the basketball. This is Lima with it. Lima down the floor to Tobakash. Tobakash looks for Fortner, and Aiden's with it, right wing. Aiden straight to the basket, splits a triple team, put up a shot, didn't go. Here comes Westlake the other way. Demons on the break. And that's, oh, that was easy money layup. Missing it was McMillan. Gavin McMillan missed the bunny, and here comes Firelands. Tobakash almost got it stolen. This is Green with it. Off the glass, wild shot. He had a teammate wide open in the corner. Lima wanted the ball for an open look, didn't get it. Westlake the other way. It's a jailbreak right now at Firelands High School. 3 in the air, fouled. And the foul's on Firelands.
I think it's going to be on Holt.
That is on Logan Holt. That's his first. And stepping to the foul line will be Gavin McMillan. And McMillan's going to get 3 free throws. McMillan on the year has been only to the foul line once. He's 0 for 1. And he's now 0 for 2. Gavin, a junior, in the rotation tonight for head coach Luke Harris. He'll get 2 more. It's 6-6. 3:09 left to play first quarter. McMillan makes his second. Makes his first, his second attempt. Subs in, Fortner and Lima will take a seat. And in for Firelands.
Tobakash is coming in.
Tobakash has come back in.
Not sure who the other person was.
So it's Tobakash, and the second free throw is made by McMillan. So Gavin's got 2 points, and Westlake goes up 2. It's now 8-6. Demons jumped out to a 6-2 lead. Firelands evened it at 6. Green with the basketball for the Falcons. Janisic with it. Janisic looking for a cutter, loses his dribble. It's Max Brown now in the game for Firelands. He's got the ball back to Janisic. Brown cut to the basket, and they'll kick it out to Tobakash. 2:50 left, first quarter. It's 8-6 Westlake. Green looking for a screen, fights through it into a double. He's got to pass it off. Tobakash got it, shot it, left it long. Green kept it alive, but he went up and over a Demon, and he gets called for the foul. So the foul's on Lucas Green. That's his first. 8-6 Westlake. 2:40 left to play first quarter. Firelands here off a win over Columbia. The Falcons have won 2 of their last 3. Westlake here in a 3-game losing streak. Demons with the basketball. And bringing it back out, resetting the offense is Gage Carlson. This is Nash, top of the key. Ball above his head, looking for a teammate. Camden handing it off. Ryan Turk back in. Turk, strong dribble right side. He gets doubled up, kicks it. Shooting it was Mateo Medina, and Medina just knocked down a 3. First shot of the night for the senior Medina, and it's a good one. It's 11-6 Westlake. Inside 2 minutes to play, first quarter from Firelands High School. The cutter to the basket, putting up a shot off the front of the rim, and it drops, was Max Brown. Brown with a nice feed from Green, but the other way quickly went Westlake. Turk got a baseball pass on the fast break, laid it up and laid it in. He's got 6, and it's 13-8. Westlake. A lot of action early here. Westlake averaging 60 points a night. Firelands averaging 50. The way these two teams are going, they're going to get all that and more. Quick, fast break. Carlson the other way. Gage up and over the rim. Carlson with his first bucket. He's got 2 free throws. He's got 4 in the night, and the lead is at 7 for Westlake. They're up 15-8, and the Falcons just threw it away.
Firelands with a turnover, and I think that regardless of that, Colin Myers had some personnel he wanted to get in there, 3 fresh bodies, but I wanted to retain possession at that point, and I believe he might have been trying to figure out about a timeout there.
Well, Coach Colin Myers is just looking for somebody to score on his basketball team besides Aiden Fortner. And they've got 8 right now. They'll need some defense, down 7. Westlake with it, top of the key. Turk caught it, shot it, left it long. And Green down with the rebound. Here comes Green, the point guard, wearing number 1 on a white jersey, right to the basket, off the glass, left it short. Rebound by Fortner, didn't get it, but Carson Lima's follow is good. Lima's got 6, and it's 15-10. Westlake quickly the other way. Working the ball, left to right, right wing 3, and it's good for Mateo Medina. He's got back-to-back 3s. He's got 6.
Pretty well contested, so you have to give Medina some credit there. He really zeroed in on that one.
8 seconds left in the quarter. Falcons need a hoop. They're down 6. Defense tough out top. Green with it. 2 seconds. Green shoots it, makes it. It's a 3 at the buzzer. How about that? That's a hoop. That means a lot. Lucas Green with his first basket of the quarter, and it could not have come at a more opportune time. Team down 8. Game clock going towards 0, and Green drops it at the buzzer, a 3, and it's 18-13 after a quarter. Ron Jans, Jared Kozar, Zach Sprague from Firelands High School. The Demons with a 5-point lead. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
I'd like to welcome you back to the WEOL Cage matchup. Tonight we're live on WEOL.com, and of course you're watching us on the Chronicle Telegram's YouTube channel. Pleased to bring you this exciting matchup. That's Lucas Green inside. Lucas Green with back-to-back hoops. He's got 5, and it's only a 3-point game now. Falcons have clawed their way back. They were down 8 with just seconds left in the quarter, and now they're down 3. Demons with good ball movement. Firelands with real good defense, though. Top of the key. And that defense has worked. The Demons try to get it inside, and the pass that was intended for Izzy Flores went out of bounds. So Firelands has a chance to tie it if they hit a 3. They could go on an 8-0 run right now. This is Green, who scored the last 2. Out top with the ball is Max Brown. Now it's Green. Brown and Green out top. Team in white. This is Green with it. Gets a screen. Rolling out of it. It's Fortner. Green will keep it. Green to the basket. That got cut off. He needs a teammate, and he found one. How about the patience and sight of Carson Lima? Lima found his teammate inside, or actually it was Green who found Lima. And now a block. It's 18-17. Defense for Firelands. Fortner catches it, shoots it, left it long. Westlake coming the other way. Ryan Turk with it. Turk left-hand dribble. Coming out playing defense on Turk, doing a nice job is Carter Jones. Jones all the way out at half court. Brown and Jones up in Turk's kitchen. Demons have not scored in a couple of minutes. They led 18-10. It's Firelands on a 7-0 run right now. Westlake trying to stay patient. Firelands clamping down on that defense. Open look, left wing, 3 in the air, and it's missed. And Lima comes up with a loose ball. Carson Lima, who averages 12 rebounds a night, is playing well. He's got the ball in his hands. Now it's Green out top between the circles. 5:43 left to play, opening half. Green to shoot it to give Firelands the lead, left it short, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. Westlake's going to get it back.
Nice flurry by the Falcons here to battle their way back into the game, trailing just 1. We mentioned, the 3 by Green gave them a lot of momentum going into that second quarter. It was such a psychological edge, I think, coming back into play, being down by just 5. They cut it to 2 more very quickly.
Well, Lucas just coming off a torn Achilles, so, I mean, he's just trying to work his way back to health, seeing playing time again, so he's having a real nice night. How about a real nice move by Ryan Turk? Turk with a spin right of the foul line and took it down the lane, and he scores. He's got 8, and the lead's back to 3 for Westlake. It's 20-17. Brown with a 3, top of the key for Firelands. Blocked, he gets it back, goes in, got blocked again, but this time fouled, and shooting free throws will be Max Brown. Fouls on Westlake. It's on Joe Stanton. And for Joe, that's his first, the sophomore for the Westlake Demons. With his hands on his hips at the foul line is the freshman, Max Brown. This is Brown for Firelands. And the first free throw's up, and it's good. Max, a freshman. You got a couple of sophomores that play a lot for Firelands, too. That's Carson Lima, who we've mentioned a lot tonight, and Brett Bury. And we've yet to see Brett tonight, but he'll be in there. Brown, the freshman, makes both free throws. He's got 4. His team's got 19. They're down 1. It's 20-19 Westlake. Turk inside. Turk against the triple, drew the defense, threw the ball away for the Demons. And on the floor, tying it up. Firelands had possession, and Colin Myers, their head coach, got timeout. They'll keep the ball. We'll take a break. We're inside 5 left in this first half. We're going to keep it here. It's 20-19 Westlake's leading Firelands in a competitive non-conference matchup tonight at Firelands High School. Yeah, doing really well there to maintain possession, get the timeout. Maybe not what Colin Myers would like in terms of having to burn a timeout, but in order to maintain possession in a tight game like this and give your guys a chance to take the lead this trip down the floor, I think that was pretty important, and he'll part with that timeout of the 30-second variety. You know, you look at what Firelands has done. They're in a close game tonight, and they're 5-10 on the year. They have lost 6 games by 3 points or less. Yeah, a couple overtimes. And 3 on the buzzer, 3 buzzer beater losses. Now, they haven't won any close games. They've lost 6 by 3 points or less. So, I mean, it wouldn't be much of a stretch to say this team could be 11-4 if the ball bounces their way a couple of times. So they're good enough to compete. They just have not figured out how to finish yet. And Jared, you and I had Coach Myers on our wrap-up show on Saturday morning, and he said, you know, we just need to learn how to win. He plays 2 sophomores and a freshman a lot, and they're all trying to figure it out. Falcons will throw it away. Here comes Westlake the other way on the break and just hammered on his way to the hoop. It was Gage Carlson that was going to the basket, and Mickey Janisic just almost clotheslined him. So for Mickey, that's his first. And for Gage, he goes to the foul line for the second time tonight. Carlson's got 6 points. He'll look for 8 with 2 free throws. First one skims over the top of the rim, bounces off the back. You know, if you look at this Westlake team this year, Jared, there are really 2 guys that score a lot or at least take the bulk of the shots. You got Ryan Turk, as Carlson makes his 3rd free throw. who shot the ball 192 times. The next closest is the young man who just made free throws. He shot it 95 times. Turk shot it 100 times more than any other teammate.
He's a volume guy.
Steal, second turnover in a row for Firelands. Westlake the other way. And the layup is missed. But the Demons are going to keep it.
Yeah, rebound came down there on that line again, and Firelands just finds themselves a game of inches turning the ball over on that end line. Oh, actually, no, they'll inbound it here. I thought they were going to say that they rebounded out of bounds. Officials are going to talk about it. Tim Reinhardt, Matt Mossberger getting together, making sure they got the call, and it indeed is Firelands basketball.
Full court press by Westlake. It's a relaxed press. And the Falcons are going to bring it up. This is Brown, the freshman, with the basketball in his hands. Three from Holt. Looked good for a while. That was Lima with the rebound. Boy, I like the game of the sophomore Carson Lima. He is active. Falcons are going to keep it, and Lima will inbound it under his own basket. Talk about the injuries and the sicknesses that Coach Lyons has had to battle with his roster this year. Lima's one of them. He tore his shoulder in football season. He didn't play basketball until December 22nd. I mean, he's just a month into his basketball season. He got the loose ball, and he's going to lay it up and lay it in. Carson Lima's got 10 points tonight, Jared.
Nice ball game out of him so far, and he's not been afraid to attack that interior defense of the Westlake Demons and, staying with it, too.
Game's locked at 21. We're back to the opening tip. Firelands has held strong tonight. Westlake has had a couple of big leads. Good ball movement, an easy layup inside by McMillan. So Gavin's got 4. It's 23-21 Westlake. Green drew the defense, kicks it out. 3 in the air for Holt, left it long. And the loose ball chased down by, guess who? Carson Lima. Lima is everywhere. Fortner throws up a 3, left it long, doesn't get the bounce, and ball's out of bounds off a Falcon, so Westlake's going to get it back. We got 3:10 left in this first half from Firelands High School. Ron Yance, Jared Kozar, along with cameraman Zach Sprague, along bringing you your broadcast tonight, and pleased to do it. Westlake, beautiful ball movement, that wide open 3 that rattled the cage and popped out. Boy, Mateo Medina had a real good look. He's already 2 for 2 from outside the arc, but didn't get that one. Aiden Fortner did, though, the other way. That's Aiden Fortner on the break off the glass, and it's good. So we're tied again, 23 all, 2:45 left, opening half. Firelands defense impressive tonight. Westlake has earned everything they've gotten because the Falcons have been physical. It's a mark of a Colin Myers team. He wants to be physical and he wants to rebound. And that's Green inside, the point guard with a big rebound. Lucas Green the other way. All the way, Lucas Green left it short. I think Lucas was looking for a little bit more body contact than he got defensively, and he left it short. Westlake's going to get it back.
This has been a good one here, Ron. Tied at 23 here. Just a little over 2 minutes left to play before we reach the halftime. But, I think that, Westlake might be a little bit surprised after they got off of the bus at what these guys had in store for them.
The Westlake Demons out of the Cleveland West Conference. Lima with a steal, down to Fortner. Aiden trying to run it down, he does, and Aiden Fortner is going to shoot free throws. It's a good foul by Westlake's Gage Carlson. He's going to make Fortner make free throws instead of giving him the layup. So for Gage, that's his first foul.
Fortner hit the deck pretty hard. He's a tough kid, though. Got right back up and toes the line. A little bit nervous. There's not a lot of room on those sidelines. You see the Falcons signs there, the mats adorning the wall. Fortner might have took a little contact there as well on the way down. So.
Well, he's thankful for the mat.
Yeah.
You mentioned big guy, Aiden Fortner, 6'3", 220. He's put together, and he makes that first free throw. Aiden's got 5 points. He averages nearly a double-double for head coach Colin Myers. 16 points, 8 rebounds a game. Him and Carson Lima are 1 and 1A on this basketball team.
And you talked about Colin Myers being a 2017 grad of Firelands in the pregame. I got to think he sees a lot of himself in Aiden Fortner at times out there.
How about that work defensively by Carter Jones? Jones got the pick, led the break, and that ball goes off the foot of Aiden Fortner. But active hands by Carter Jones. That was fun.
Full timeout out of Westlake. We'll take a step aside as well. It is the WEOL.com cage matchup here. Firelands taking on Westlake. Streaming online at WEOL.com and also at the Chronicle Telegram YouTube page.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today. Firelands. I was talking to Coach Myers before the game, Jared. He said he's had only 5 games this year, and they've played 15. He's had only 5 games this year where he has played with his entire team healthy.
Yeah, and that's easy to believe. Again, like you mentioned, they just got
Green back.
They just got Green back. They just got Lima back. So I mean, there were guys that they were looking at to be big time contributors, and really Aiden Fortner was the one horse you had for the first 6-7 games of the season. Really, I think it was the turning point for them health wise was Vermillion.
Turk got the feed. Wicked first step, quick to the basket. Ryan Turk's got 10 points for Westlake. Game's tied at 25. That 25-23 lead by the Falcons was their first of the game. Good defense out top by Carlson. Firelands is going to keep it. This is Lima and Carlson just really getting after him. And they're going to get Gage Carlson for a foul. That's Gage's second. Gage, the 6-foot junior guard for the Demons. Solid player for head coach Luke Harris. Does a little bit of everything. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists per night for Westlake High School. This is Green. Lucas with it off the dribble out top. Green going to wait for a screen. Gets it from Fortner. Off that screen is Holt. Back to Green. Fadeaway 3, left it short. And Turk got it for Westlake. Ryan with his head up, Phil in the middle. Ryan to the foul line. Finds an open teammate, right wing 3, and it's missed. That was an open look from Medina. After hitting his first 2, he has missed his second 2. This is Green off the dribble. Lima will shoot the 3, and Lima got hit hard, but the foul was away from the ball, and it's on Firelands. And I think it's on Fortner.
It'd be his second, yeah, and they may want to get him seated for the rest of this half here, and I think that's what's going to happen as Tobicash checks back in.
So we're locked at 25. We got 45 seconds left in this first half. It's Westlake with the basketball. Demons 8-6, Falcons 5-10. Westlake has lost 3 in a row. Firelands coming off a win in this gym 4 nights ago against Columbia. This is Turk off the dribble right to the basket. Ryan thinks, and I would agree with him, he can get that dribble drive anytime he wants tonight. He just missed the hoop. He's quick off the dribble. Ryan Turk, and he's been quick off the dribble all season against everybody he's played. He's averaging 18 points a night. He's got 10 so far in this first half, almost half his team points. But it's Firelands with the basketball. Lucas Green in particular. We got 12 seconds left in the half, and we're locked at 25. Game clock's at 9 seconds. Green looking for a teammate. Out top is Holt. Logan Holt. Clock's at 3. Somebody's got to do something. Clock's at 1. Nobody's going to get a shot off. And there's the buzzer. So we'll go to halftime just like we started the game, tied. It's not 0-0, but it's 25 all. The Falcons of Firelands and the Demons of Westlake. Ron Yance, Jared Kozar, and Zach Sprague along with you tonight from Firelands High School. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have more from Firelands on the WEOL cage matchup. We, of course, live on WEOL.com tonight, and you're watching us on the Chronicle Telegram's YouTube channel. More next.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. We've helped thousands of people just like you match skills and experience with a career. We can help you train for a career that is in demand right now. You can even work in your field while taking classes. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me, when your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
There's your score, locked at 25 at halftime from Firelands High School. The Westlake Demons on the road tonight. It was not an easy drive in the county roads and farm fields with blowing snow for anyone to get here tonight, so glad everyone got here safely. Taking a look at individual scoring in this first half for the visiting team, the Westlake Demons, they have 5 in the books, 5 players scoring. Joe Stanton has a free throw, he's got a bucket. Gavin McMillan's got 4. Mateo Medina hit his first 2 shots, they were both 3-pointers. And then he missed his next 2. He's got 6. With 7 points is Gage Carlson. Carlson, the junior guard, doing a nice job. And then Ryan Turk leading the scoring for Westlake. Their talented senior, averaging 18 a night. He's got 10 in this opening half. For the Falcons of Firelands, they had 4 players score. That was it. But they had pretty balanced scoring of those 4. Max Brown, the freshman, had 4. Lucas Green, the junior, had 5. And then the 2 seniors, or actually 1 senior. Aiden Fortner had 6. And Carson Lima, the sophomore, was doing it all for Firelands in that first half. He had 10. So it's 25-25. We're locked at halftime in a real good basketball game. I think Colin Myers has liked how his team has played of late. They've won 2 of their last 3. The one loss, a 3-point loss to Edison out of the Sandusky Bay Conference. And Westlake comes in 8-6, competitive in the Cleveland West, but they have dropped 3 in a row. So what we've got is a very good basketball game right now. We're going to take a timeout. And we're going to introduce you again to some of our sponsors, Nick Abraham Buick GMC, Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, Lorain County Community College, the Lorraine Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, and EcoTree Services. And when we come back, we'll be joined by a special guest. The girls' head basketball coach here at Firelands, Onyx Lopez, is standing next to us. She will join us next. And Onyx and her girls are atop of the Lorain County 8 Conference right now. They had a huge win this week against perennial power Keystone. We'll talk to Coach Lopez about that. That's next. We'll be back.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today. There's a look at the banners on the wall here at the gym at Firelands High School. The schools in the Lorain County League, 8 schools. And joining us now is the head coach of the girls team from Firelands, and they are the #1 team in that Lorain County League right now. It's Onyx Lopez. Onyx with a big smile on her face. Onyx, first of all, thanks for joining us.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, on the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel and on WEOL.com. So, first of all, let's talk basketball in front of us for a moment. I know you had a dentist appointment today. Have you had a chance to see this first half?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, I would say.
Yeah.
Lots of up and down. They're playing quick. So, yeah, it's a good game so far.
So if you're coaching this game and you're coaching, your school, Firelands, what are you telling those guys in the locker room right now? What needs to happen in the second half?
Maybe control the pace a little bit coming out in the third. They've hung around, so we just need to take control of the game, slow it down a little bit. But our boys, they're a lot like our girls team from what the games I've been able to catch. Like, they just play super hard. So maybe get some other people involved offensively, but I think for the most part they're having a good game.
So, Onyx, let's switch to your team, the team that you know best and love to talk about, and let's kind of take a look at the build here. The last couple of years, you've been that team that has been right there, like knocking on that door, right on the, the doorstep to come inside or to be, the team at the top of the mountain. And, Keystone for a bit now has been the team that everybody's been going after. And then last year, Columbia gets into the mix. Faith Williams comes in, has a fantastic first year. But you were always there with this Firelands Falcons team. Fast forward to this year. In the last, 10 days, correct me if I'm wrong, you get Columbia, and you beat them up pretty good. You handle them by double digits. And then you get Keystone, just a couple of days ago here in this gym, and you beat them by almost 20. And something's working real good for your basketball team right now. And what is it?
I said this the other day. We are playing our best basketball right now. We have 3 tough losses that we took in Ohio, because we went to North Carolina and we played some games in North Carolina and we took some tough losses there too. But after each one of those losses, it didn't sit well at all. It was kind of like we took them hard, and it was mostly because we felt like we were in the game. We lost to Keystone by a few, lost to Lutheran West by I think 10 or something like that, and then lost to Vermilion by 3, or 4, whatever it was. So it was just one of those things where we hadn't yet, we talked about this as a coaching staff too, like we haven't had a signature win. And we're used to kind of getting that maybe a little bit early on, or some sort of signature game that we kind of like build our momentum off of. And we were ready for that. Like you said, we were just tired of being on the opposite end of like that stick where we just can't push ourselves over to the top. And it started with getting Columbia our first game when they came here, because that was my first time ever beating Columbia in my career so far. So that was a huge win for us, but we knew they weren't fully healthy. So the next step to that was, we lost against Vermilion, we lost against Lutheran West, Keystone the first time. So when we went to Columbia, it was finally, my girls finally said, like, we're done with that narrative. We've got to change that. So, yeah, just playing really great basketball. That's what we've been doing.
Your destiny is in your own hands, and that's a good place for it to be, isn't
100%.
it?
For sure. That's kind of been the past, too, is sometimes we would have had an opportunity if somebody else would have won or beat somebody and knocked them off. And I think now, like you said, we are in control of what we're going to do, and we've got 2 games to go out and make sure that we handle business, and it'll be ours.
Onyx, an opportunity for you to kind of, talk about a couple of your players, as many as you want. I'll take you right into this third quarter. You can help me out with the play-by-play if you want. But,
oh boy.
Some of the young ladies that you think have really done well this year.
Some of the people I'd like to recognize that don't necessarily always stick out in the stat sheets would be first Alexis Schrader. She is our other defensive mind that is just a super, super smart IQ basketball player. She's also she's just a smart athlete in general. She plays a lot of volleyball. And she just defensively understands what her assets are to our team. She kind of takes over the point guard for her sister sometimes. So she does a really great job. Another one is Stella Frederick, who was kind of coming back from that injury the first time we played Keystone. She didn't get a chance to get out there. And so I thought she had a really great game. She does a lot in transition, keeps us moving. Okay.
That's a missed shot inside, and it's a travel, and Firelands is going to get the basketball back. So let me point out, as you talk about those players, the unsung ones, defense is the signature, isn't it?
Signature, for sure.
How many points did you give up against Columbia? Was it 30?
Yeah, something like that.
And Keystone, similar number?
Similar 40. Defense is definitely our mentality, because I feel like it's one thing that we can kind of control is effort, and we talk about that a lot. One thing we know for sure is we can defend anybody. Whoever you put against us, we can defend. So then it becomes, like you said, in your own hands. Can you make shots? Can you execute your game plan offensively? Can you get the ball moving? Can everybody get involved? And for our team, it's not just about one or two players. It's really, we take pride in making sure everybody feels involved.
Well, that possession right there by your school, Firelands, was an example of what you just talked about. Ball movement, getting everybody involved. Janisic, or Max Brown is going to shoot free throws on a pass from Janisic. And, talking to Coach Myers on Saturday's wrap-up show after we talked to you, and then talking to him tonight before tonight's game, Onyx, he said one of the things that he was hoping to do moving forward here, end of January, into February, is get more guys scoring.
Involved, scoring.
Not just Aiden Fortner or Carson Lima.
Yep.
And, that young man at the free throw line is a freshman.
Oh, he's incredible, yeah. I think he's starting to play at the game speed that they need him to play at. He kind of worked his way into the starting lineup a few times. And he's starting to get a feel for things as well. He's
got 6. That's a 3 in the air from Carlson. And Gage is going to get it back. Ball fake on the baseline, drew the defense, fed it out. Good ball movement, open look. That is Stanton in and out. And Green's going to chase it down. Coach Myers was telling me that Green's coming back from an ACL.
Yes, he is.
Solid tonight.
They started the season kind of banged up. So it's nice to see them back fully healthy, trying to get their feet under them.
Firelands was without 3 starters for the first 3 games of the year. That one just would not drop for Fortner. And Westlake's going to come down with the basketball. This is Ryan Turk, the senior, who averages 18 points a night with the basketball. Top of the key to Carlson. Gage has been active. Splits a triple team. Shot was blocked. Westlake will keep it. Open look. And the roll would not go. And it's off a Demon. And Firelands is going to get it back. So Colin Myers misses 3 starters first 3 games of the year. Then when January hits after Christmas, the flu hit his team like a tidal wave.
Yeah.
And, they lose 4 in a row.
It's kind of hard to get in the flow that way, too, when he talks about getting more guys involved offensively.
There's a steal for Westlake. Demons will control it. Stanton down the floor, gets it back, laid it up, and he laid it in. Joe Stanton with a hoop. He's got 2. And it's 27-26 Westlake. 5:44 left to play in this third quarter. Onyx Lopez joining us on the broadcast right now, the head basketball coach for the girls team here at Firelands High School, the #1 team in the Lorain County League. And knocked it bounce off a Falcon. The Demons are going to get it back.
Got Mikey Janisic in there. I like to see him get them going a little bit. He's for sure their energy player. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's on face guard duty right now, it seems like. And he's kind of their fire, so hopefully he can get them some momentum.
Westlake with the lead. They led by 8 a couple of times in that first half. Every time, Firelands has battled back, and they battled back with their offense, I think, has started with their defense tonight. That's a blocking foul on Lucas Green. For Lucas, I think that's his 3rd. The scoreboard says 2, so Lucas is glad that the scoreboard's right and I'm wrong. Because 3 fouls with 5 minutes left in the third.
Not what we want.
Yeah, he'd be spending some time on the bench.
Not what we want.
This is Turk, right of the lane. Turk going to force up the shot. He got banged around a bit. I don't know if the foul's going to go on Fortner or it could be on Janisic. It's going to go on Mikey Janisic. And for Mikey, that's his second foul. Onyx Lopez with the headset on in place of Jared Kozar for the moment. Feed off the inbound, and that's easy money. Onyx, if you can get an inbound play that leads to a layup, that's money in the bank, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll take that for sure.
Turks got 12 points, and the lead has grown to 3. It's 29-26. It's Westlake with the lead. Defense out top on Green. Right side to Max Brown, the freshman. Little ball movement on top. Janisic dribbles to the foul line, picks up a double. Lima kicks it out to Brown. That Westlake defense playing real tough right now. Game clock's at 4:30 in the third quarter. If there was a shot clock, it'd be near 0, but there is not a shot clock.
No rush, get a good shot.
Lima,
there you go.
foul line shot, got it. Well, you're exactly right, Coach Lopez. Patience for a good look. Carson came off a screen, had a wide open look from 15 feet. He's got 12, and it's a 1-point Westlake lead. Turk trying to get open, and Mickey Janisic, as you said, face guarding him. He's just, Turk's going to have nightmares on Janisic tonight. There's an open look, and knocking down an 18-footer. Is it it's a 3? It is a 3. They'll say Joe Stanton was outside the line. So Stanton has 5 here in the second half, and it's a 32-28 lead for Westlake. Brown had it, lost it. Westlake got it back, and a heads-up play by Gage Carlson. Carlson for Westlake was going out of bounds, and he threw the ball off the body of Max Brown, who was laying out of bounds.
Westlake's defense is giving them a hard time right now.
Yeah, they're really stepping up. Onyx, we're going to take you to the timeout, all right? And then we'll let you go, enjoy the rest of the game with your team. I'm sure you have some of the players here tonight.
Different side of the game. I like this.
Well, you know what? You're welcome back with us anytime you'd like.
Thank
I
you.
know that you want to be coaching, but sometimes opportunity may present itself. That's a dribble drive by Carlson. He's been real good. Carlson's got 9. I pointed out earlier, does a little bit of everything for head coach Luke Harris. And this is Green to the basket. That's a strong drive, and a drop for Lucas Green. Green's got 7. It's a 34-30 Westlake lead.
This is kind of what Colin was hoping for, was more people to be involved offensively. So by the looks of the scoreboard, he's kind of getting that.
Yeah, Lucas has got 7, Lima's got 12, and that defense by Max Brown, the freshman, is going to turn the ball over. They've got 4 players who have scored tonight for Firelands, Coach Lopez, and they've been balanced. Brown's got 5, Fortner's got 6. Fortner's got 6. He averages 16.
Right.
Only 6, and they're in this ball game.
Yep, that's good.
So this is the point guard, Lucas Green, the junior, with the ball looking at the defense. Flash in the middle and getting it is Holt. We got a weave going around Holt right now. Holt looking for Fortner's got him. Aiden with a ball fake. Tough defense on Fortner, though. Carlson playing real good. Firelands is going to bring it back out to Harris, and Lucas Green. Lucas Green's going to back it up. Green looking right.
The defense is good, but they're not getting too rattled.
Need a cutter. This is Brown with it. Max, the freshman. Game clock at 2:25 and counting. It's a 4-point Westlake lead. Fortner had it, got it picked. Got his pocket picked from behind. Here comes Westlake. Eyes up, good break. That's Turk. And it's easy money for Ryan Turk. Boy, if you can keep your eyes up, see the floor, it can lead to that kind of layup.
Recipe for goodness, for sure.
Turk's got 14. His team's up 6. It's 36-30. Boy, that on-ball defense for Westlake right now really disrupting
Causing
things.
a lot of transition turnovers, too, and leading to easy baskets.
Onyx Lopez, the girls' coach at Firelands. Onyx, you can really control the game if you can play on-ball defense. If you've got a player who you can just say suffocate the ball handler, you can really do a lot of things, can't you?
Yeah, we can.
Do you have that?
I got that, and Addie Schrader.
You got a twinkle in your eye when you say
I
that.
watched her the other day hurdle a gate screen so that she could stay face guarding the other team's best player. And that,
Sokolowski?
Yeah, just max effort.
We're talking about Maddie Sokolowski from Keystone, who once this year went plus 40 scoring. So talented player that Firelands, held in check. Falcons inside, and it wouldn't drop for Holt, but he's going to shoot free throws. Firelands is down 6. They were down 8 couple of times in that first half, so they are not a stranger to battling back in this game. Fouls on McMillan. For Gavin, that is his first. And Logan Holt at the foul line. Logan on the ear. Only been to the foul line a couple of times. And that first one drops. Logan, a senior. A lot of young guys on this Colin Myers basketball team. And one just checked in, number 44, Brett Bury. Brett, a sophomore. Free throws are important, and Logan Holt makes them both. He's got 2, and it's 36-32. Westlake with the lead, minute 20 left in this quarter. There has not been a stoppage of play in this quarter.
They want me to stay around.
They want you to stay around. Baseline feed, good defense. Fireland. Westlake with a long 3. How about that? Whoa!
Good shot.
That's Mateo Medina. That's his third 3 of the night, and that one was from the parking lot. That one fought the wind and the snow and found its way to the bottom of the net. It's a 7-point Westlake lead. Holt to the basket. How about that runner? A glass shot from Logan Holt.
They're hanging around, like you said. They just need that extra push.
Westlake almost threw that away. We're inside a minute, 40 seconds left, third quarter. Help defense was outstanding in the paint. Open look, that one's real long, and off the hands of Brett Bury. And Westlake's going to get it back. It's 39-34. The Demons with the 5-point lead. 33.8 seconds left. Westlake wants a timeout. It's a 30. We're going to keep it here. Onyx, we're going to take it to the end of the quarter.
Let's do it.
So, final thoughts from you on the rest of the season for your team, the Falcons girls basketball team, rest of the regular season.
Yeah, before we entered into all these big games we had this past week, we said every day, every game, we're taking everything one game at a time. Our most important game of the season right now is coming up. We're going to play Brookside tomorrow. We're going to take that head on and just focus on the game plan for that. And then as we move forward, we'll take every game as it comes. I'm really proud of the girls. They really have bought in, and like I said, we're playing some of our best basketball at the best possible time right now. And I got 5 seniors who really want to leave an impact, and they're off to a really good start, and I think we're going to finish strong. And I'm just excited to see where that leads us going into tournaments.
It's really been a build, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. So it's so full circle because the 5 seniors that I have, the last time we beat Keystone, they were freshmen, and they were on that team where we beat Keystone when they were undefeated. So it's kind of all come full circle for them, and they're feeling real confident right now.
It's been fun to watch.
It surely has.
And hopefully it continues deep into February. 25 seconds left in the third quarter here. It's Westlake with a basketball in the road black, trimmed in green and white. Good ball movement. They get an open look. It's left long off the backboard. Holt trying to fight for it. Bodies on the floor. We got 12 seconds left in the period, and Westlake got a timeout. I've always been interested, Onyx, and you can comment on this as not only a coach but a former player. How do you get a timeout when nobody really has possession?
Luck. Very lucky. Sometimes you just got to be really loud, very convincing, and hope one of the refs is kind of looking at you. And if you're a player trying to call it, hope your coach doesn't get mad at you, you know?
Well, you know, just a little plug here for where I work and for where Onyx used to play her college basketball. I'm employed by Lorain County Community College. Onyx was not only a talented basketball player at Lorain County Community College, but also a talented volleyball player. And Onyx, it seems like it wasn't that long ago that you were wearing the blue and yellow of the Commodores.
I always say it seems these girls are more like younger sisters to me than anything, and I think that helps to our bond as a group and our culture grow because I'm not so far removed from the game, so I get some of the struggles that they're going through as young girls. And for me, that's first and foremost what I focus on is them as players and as individuals. And
I think it's great that, and I said this on the wrap-up show the other day before you came on, I think it's wonderful, and I'm a father of 4 children, 3 of which are daughters.
Yep.
And to have female leadership, and there's the end of the quarter. That's missed. To have female leadership like you and others in this county with young women, because as a dad of 4, 3 of which who are daughters, I think one of the toughest things in the world to be is a teenage girl, just because
100%.
of all the mixes of things that go into that.
Yeah, lots of things going on at that time, some things that you'll never know about too. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well,
That's huge. Yeah, for me, that's the focus. And then, we play a little basketball on the side and try to be successful.
And you're doing really well at
Thank you. Yeah,
Onyx, we're going to take a timeout. I can't thank you enough. This was a pleasure having you for not only halftime, but the entire third quarter.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Happy to be here.
If Jared wouldn't be sad, I'd just kick him off the rest of the broadcast. So we're going to say goodbye to Onyx Lopez. Good luck in the rest of the year.
Thank you. And thank you guys for bringing attention to girls basketball and covering our games and stuff. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. We love it. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter. It's a tight one. Stick around. That's next.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me, when your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
It's 39-34. Our scoreboard's got it off 1 on our broadcast. It's 39-34 here at Firelands High School. Westlake with the lead, Falcons with the basketball. It's been a tight game the whole way. And there's a reach-in foul on Westlake's Gage Carlson. For Carlson, that's his third. The Falcons trying to get the ball to Carson Lima. Lima had 10 points in that first half. Was held to just 2 in the third quarter.
It was really kind of a tough sledding for Firelands. Just didn't get a whole lot of attempts in that third quarter. Only 5 shot attempts going up.
Only 9 points, but to their credit defensively, this is still a basketball game. That's Lima who keeps the possession alive for Firelands. This is Green, right block, splits a double, drew the D, kicks it out, 3 in the air. Janisic! Got it! Mikey Janisic! It's 39-37. Janisic hit a huge 3 to tighten this thing up. Westlake doesn't waste any time on offense. Fouls on Aiden Fortner. That's Aiden's third at the foul line. Shooting is Gage Carlson. Gage has been to the line 4 times already tonight.
You had Westlake in that first half. They were 71% from the line, 5 of 7.
Gage's, let's see.
It's the first free throw attempt of the second half for Westlake. He's 2 of 2 in this half.
And he's made 5 on the night, 5 of 6. He's got 11 points. Lead is at 4. DeFazio, or rather Janisic with the basketball. Now top of the key. Holtz got it. And that was a dangerous pass. It was a very casual pass by Logan Holt that almost got stolen. Carson Lima will inbound it in front of the student section. Neither team at school today because of the weather. Firelands is already called off for tomorrow. I do not know about Westlake. But we're playing basketball here tonight in a warm, dry gym. Lima inside, double team on a block, went up for it, and he got fouled. Carson's going to shoot free throws.
Yeah, bitterly cold outside, and that's been plaguing our area for the past 2 days. And yeah, it doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. Tomorrow might be the teeth of it. So I think that, yeah, I think it's a fair assumption that classes will be canceled in Westlake. I don't want to get people too excited.
Nash called for the foul. That's his second, and Carson Lima is going to get 2 free throws. This is Carson's first trip to the foul line tonight.
Firelands with a perfect 4 of 4 in the first half at the charity stripe. So see what they have here. They are 3 of 5 right now.
And he missed them both. Ball kept alive though. Fortner got it inside against the triple. And he got the hoop, and he was fouled. Fortner went up against 3 defenders and muscled his way to a hoop.
And that's the kind of blue-collar effort you get out of Aiden Fortner here most nights, I think, for Firelands, when they think about what's going on there. He is just the heart and soul of this team and converts the three-point play.
It's a 1-point Westlake lead, 6:37 left to play in this basketball game. This is where Firelands has been a lot this year, in a tight game. 6 times, 6 of their 10 losses this year have been by 3 points or less. 3 of those 6 were buzzer beaters that they lost on. They're trying to find a way to win these ball games. Could tonight be that first step? We'll find out in the next 6 minutes. Fortner with a hand check out top on Gage Carlson. So for Aiden, that's his 4th foul.
Yeah, and I think that was, once he picked up his 3rd, I think it was just the situation dictated. We're in a tight game. He's got to stay out there the rest of the ball game, but I don't think that Colin Myers nor Aiden Fortner anticipated him picking up a foul right there in that situation.
So the top players playing with 4 fouls, inbound, open look. Boy, Westlake's doing a great job on their inbounds tonight. They are getting clean looks, whether it's a layup or a 3, like Joe Stanton just shot. And the lead has grown to 4. It's 44-40 Westlake. Lima works it into Fortner on that right block. Aiden with a fadeaway shot. Soft look, dropped it. Aiden Fortner, smooth as silk. He's got 10 or 11. Check that. Fortner's got 11, and it's a 2-point Westlake lead. Fortner playing defense on the perimeter with 4 fouls. 5:20 and counting left in this basketball game.
Keep in mind, Westlake opened this game by going right at Aiden Fortner. He picked up the first foul of the contest. They might think about that now with the 4 fouls on Fortner, having to play a little bit hamstrung.
He's in the middle of that defense, and a player control foul on Ryan Turk.
That's the 4th team foul for Westlake here with 5:10 left to go. So that's a storyline I think you can take a look at there. It's not going to result in free throws now, or even if they get another player control foul, but the next foul on defense is going to send Firelands to the line.
Holt with the basketball, foul line extended. Little weave out top, that Westlake defense. In the 3rd quarter, you mentioned how Firelands struggled offensively. I think we got to credit Westlake's defense.
Right, exactly. It wasn't
amazing.
Column A, column B there. Yeah, Westlake really did smother them and just didn't give them a lot of opportunities.
Good ball movement. Fortner, fadeaway baseline. Oh, it rolled over the rim. That could have tied the game. 4:35 left. Westlake with the ball and a 2-point lead. Good defense, but a blocking foul is going to be called on the senior Mikey Janisic. Onyx Lopez, the girls' head coach here at Firelands, joined us in the 3rd quarter, and she talked about Mikey getting the defensive facing duty tonight of the top scorer for Westlake. That would be Ryan Turk, who came into tonight averaging 18. And Mikey's been in his kitchen, and Turk still worked his way to 14 points. Open look. They don't miss many open looks. And Stanton again, he's got back-to-back threes.
And you're looking at it, they're 4 of 8 now in this second half from distance between Medina and Stanton. They've been sharp shooters, so shooting 50% from distance. Firelands just a 1-3 ball here in the second half. Very close to an over and back there by Green.
Holt on top. Logan Holt's going to shoot it. Oh, he almost made it. Quick baseball pass down the floor. How about this guy, number 3, Janisic. Mikey came to play defense tonight. It's been outstanding. This is Green behind his back. Turk almost picked him. Turk's going to get that. It's a 2-on-1 break. Mikey Janisic stopped it. That was Westlake with numbers, and Janisic turned him away all by himself. Mateo created his own look. Missed it right, but Westlake will keep it. Mateo's going to get it again. This is Turk, ball fake, right to the basket, drew the D, beautiful pass, and laid it up and landed into Stanton. Stanton's had 3 buckets in a row. 2 of them were 3-point shots, and Westlake has grown the lead. It was 41-40, a 1-point Demon lead. It's now 49-42, and we got 3:18 left.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Are you undecided about your future and overwhelmed by the options? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Lorain County Community College has helped thousands of students just like you find their future career. From short-term training programs to transfer options all the way to bachelor degrees, our programs are designed to set you up for future success. Lorain County Community College, your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today. Ron Jans, Jared Kozar, Zach Sprague along with you tonight. We'd like to thank Firelands head girls basketball coach Onyx Lopez for joining us at halftime and throughout the third quarter. Jared, she did a great job. I mean, we hope that she has a deep tournament run, but if for one reason or another they get knocked out, that's an idea waiting to happen, inviting her to be an analyst on some of our girls' broadcasts.
Somebody you might want to have make that trip. Yeah, congratulations to Coach Lopez and company. We had her on the wrap-up, and, we talked about it. It was a conversation with Onyx, and then, later on we kind of mentioned with Rocky the same thing, that basically it's become those three schools. When you talk about those three in the Lorain County League, you mean Firelands, Keystone, and Columbia battling it out for that girls' title in the conference each year.
They all played well this year, and if Firelands can take care of business, it'll be Coach Lopez's team that ends up being conference champions. The boys' team trying to pull this one out, and that turnover is going to hurt.
Yeah, coming out of the timeout, not what they wanted to have here, down 7, and it happened pretty quickly with that barrage of 3 balls, and Westlake was able to get a couple of easy transition buckets after that. So, yeah, still 3 minutes left to go here. Fireland's going to have to bear down.
It's an 8-2 lead for the young men in black, the Demons of Westlake. And Medina Mateo had hit 2 of those threes that my partner Jared Kozar was talking about. He hit 2 in the first half, then went cold, but he was red hot in the middle of this fourth quarter when his team needed him most. Good defense by Fortner, active hands in the passing lane. Westlake will keep it. Falcons trying to pull out one of these close games, trying to finish one of these games on their end with a win. This is Turk, the senior, the leader for Westlake, going to back it all the way out. Janicek, who's been in his lunch pail all night long, is with him right now. Mikey Janicek with that intense look on his face, keeping Turk in check. Here's the other score with a floater in the lane, and it rolled out. Gage Carlson had it in, and it popped out. Corner, Holt with it for Firelands to the basket, and that's a good call. Boy, there was a real good defensive setup. Holt's going to get charged called for the charge. Gage Carlson took it, and boy, Gage Carlson just had smart defense. That's a good call.
It was a good call. It was a good move by Holt, though, initially with the ball fake. Thought he could get there, put up a shot that went in, had all things gone right. But you're right, Ron, he was set pretty well, was the Westlake defense, and results in a player control foul. That's a turnover for Firelands when they could ill afford one.
So Westlake's got the basketball and a 7-point lead, and we're inside 2 minutes left to play in this one. It's stepping out of over and back, and another great heady call. I mean, right on it at half court was the game official, and saw Joe Stanton's right foot when he reset to drive with the ball, step back over the half court line. That happened right in front of us.
Yeah, it's Matt Mossberger is the official there, and I think there's been a few people that have been maybe taking some at odds with him throughout the ball game, but the last 2 calls he's made have been spot on.
Steal for Westlake. The Falcons have turned it over their last 2 offensive possessions. Turk with the European dribble. Call it what you want, but it's allowed at every level. And Turk with the hoop, he's got 16. And it's a 9-point Westlake lead. 51-42 with 93 seconds left. Suddenly, Westlake owns their largest lead of the night.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, radio voice of the Cavs. For several years, you've heard me talk about EcoTree Services on WEOL. Recently, I needed trees removed, so of course, I contacted EcoTree. They did an incredible job. The folks at EcoTree were timely, efficient, and the work was flawless. Take it from me, when your trees need attention or even require removal, contact EcoTree Services. Like me, you'll love their work. Find EcoTree Services online at ecotreeservices.com.
All right, partner. With your coach, Colin Myers. You're down 9 with 93 seconds left. How can you get back in this?
Well, again, I think you need to go down the floor, and the outside shot has not necessarily been working for Firelands here in this second half. They're 1 of 4 from distance. I don't think you need to commit to trying to bomb away right now. I think you need to get a quick bucket and then a stop on the other end. Keep in mind, either team fouls, it's going to send the other team to the line. So, Firelands has to be cognizant of that too. If they can get a bucket, what they want to do, go for that steal, or do they want to foul right away?
Firelands with 4 fouls, Westlake with 4 team fouls. Firelands has got 3 timeouts left. This is Lima, and that's an unfortunate turnover. Carson Lima thought Logan Holt was going out. Logan was staying where he was, and Westlake's got the basketball.
6 turnovers in the first half for Firelands, 8 now in the second half, 121.
And I would say maybe 3 or 4 in the last minute and a half.
You're correct.
Westlake's just trying to eat clock. They got a 9-point lead with 70 seconds left in this basketball game. As Jared said, next foul by either team. We're shooting free throws. We're inside a minute. Fortner doing everything he can to either steal the ball or foul. And he's going to stop the clock. And
that'll be the end of his night. That was the other problem there for Firelands personnel-wise. If it's Aiden Fortner and you get shifted over to him, you make him commit that foul, that's the end of his evening. So real rough way to go there.
So Aiden Fortner will check out. Well-played game. He scored 11, played great defense, and grabbed a lot of rebounds. When somebody sees this score in the Chronicle Telegram tomorrow morning, it will not tell the true story of this game. It's been a great basketball game up until just the last, I don't know, maybe minute and a half.
That's a good barometer.
This is Turk at the foul line. He's got 17 points. And we've got an injured player. I think it's Carson Lima. Yeah.
Appears to be okay. I think he might have just hit the deck there, gathering himself up on his own power.
What a game he's played. Him and Janisic and Green and Fortner and Holt. They just played solid basketball tonight. This is Janisic inside. Mikey's got 5 points. 40 seconds left. It is 52-44, Westlake with the lead, and a timeout for the Demons. It is a full timeout. Luke Harris wanted it, he got it. His Demons are up 8, 38.6 left.
At Nick Abraham Buick GMC, we offer the greatest customer experience around, plus upfront, no haggle pricing and great deals. Right now, lease the 2025 GMC Sierra for just $339 a month. Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorraine Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
Wonderful game tonight. We're so happy to bring it to you. Jared Kozar and Rocco Nucci were juggling basketballs literally this afternoon when games were canceled because schools were closed. And I mean, every school that had a game tonight kind of waited till about noon. I mean, there's lots of logistics that have to go into it. You got a freshman, JV, varsity, typically 3 teams, buses moving across the county, and weather conditions. And so some games were not going to be played. A couple others were, and this was one of them. And so those two guys did a great pivot midday. And Jared, it's been a great game to have.
It really has been, and again, like you said, the Westlake's going to, by all accounts, come away with this one, but it's been closer than they would have liked throughout most of this ball game, that's for sure. And for Firelands, again, kind of putting some things together, but as you mentioned, they're healthy for the first time in a long time. Most of the season they've been plagued with injuries. And this is a team, I think, that's looking to play its best basketball over the next couple of weeks and focus on that postseason draw.
Mikey Janicek again to the basket. The senior with 7 points tonight. The other way, Turk on a break. Ryan Turk with 19. 8 seconds left. Holt will launch a 3. Janicek kept it alive. Westlake will bring it down the floor to Turk. He'll lay it up at the buzzer. And Ryan Turk with 2 hoops at the end of this game. He finishes with 21, and his team wins by 10. 56-46. The final, Westlake knocks off Firelands again. The final score not indicative of the competitive level of this basketball game. It was a 1-point game with just over 3 minutes left, and then things just turned in Westlake's favor. Take a timeout. Jared Kosar and Zach Sprague and I will be back after this break. We'll wrap it up with final numbers, team-wise, individual-wise. Don't really have a scoreboard to give you tonight because there was really only one other game that we were aware of. And thank you very much, Don Palmer. Don Palmer,
Club Pro,
the mayor,
the Club Pro,
the Firelands District, and Club Pro at Oberlin Country Club.
Good to catch up with him. Always
Superintendent of schools, and everything else.
Every time you come here to Firelands, he makes the trip. He's one of the best fans going.
So Don is heading back home, and Jared and I and Zach will soon be doing that. But before that, we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you our sponsors one more time, and then we'll come back with final thoughts and stats after this.
At Nick Abraham Elyria Ford, we make it that easy.
This month, get 0% on all 2025 Ford F-150s, including Lightning, regular cabs, super cabs, and Super Duties, plus all Explorers and Escapes.
Stop in or shop us at buyabraham.com.
Lorain County Community College is where you'll lock in your future success. LCCC will get you prepared, get you credentialed, and get you working. Lorain County Community College. Your goals, your career, your future. Enroll today.
Lorain Medina Rural Electric offers a quick and easy way to pay bills online, monitor your daily electric use, and receive updates from your cooperative through SmartHub. Members can sign up for this service at www.lmre.org or contact the LMRE office at 440-647-2133 for more information.
Hi, Tim Elkhorn, Cavs radio voice. Recently, we had some trees removed. So again, singing the praises of EcoTree Services. In a few hours, EcoTree had removed the unsightly trees, cleaned the debris, and opened the area for a new fence. I can't say enough good things about the people at EcoTree. I've used them several times, always thrilled with their work. If you have trees that require pruning or need to be removed, contact EcoTree, a local business that deserves your business. They've earned mine. Go to ecotreeservices.com.
Final tonight from Firelands, they've turned the scoreboard off, but it read 56-46. The Westlake Demons with the win tonight coming out to Firelands and knocking off the Falcons in a well-played basketball game. It was outstanding to call, and we were happy to bring it to you. Taking a look at some individual scoring, let's start with Firelands. They ended up with 6 players scoring tonight. Max Brown, a freshman, had 5. Logan Holt, senior, had 6. Lucas Green, their point guard junior, had 7. Mikey Janicek, their defensive specialist, senior, had 7. And then Carson Lima, their sophomore, led the way tonight. He had 12 points. But Westlake did a great job on Carson after halftime. He had just 2 in the second half. Westlake's scoring, they had 5 in the books tonight. Gavin McMillan, a junior off the bench, had 4 points. Mateo Medina, a senior, had 9, all of them outside the arc. He hit 3 3-point shots and 2 in a stretch midway through the fourth or late in the fourth, just before it got late, that really turned the tide of this basketball game. Gage Carlson, a junior guard, had 11 points. Joe Stanton off the bench, a sophomore for Westlake, had 13. And leading the way again tonight, not only for the Demons but for all scorers, the senior 6'2 guard Ryan Turk. Turk had 21 points. So Westlake improves to 9-6 on the year. Non-conference win tonight, and the Firelands Falcons fall to 5-11. Jared?
Thank you, Ron. For the Firelands Falcons, again, you mentioned dropping to 5-11 on the campaign, 18 of 42 from the field, 43%, not a bad night shooting. Needed to hit more 3 balls, just one of those in the second half, 1 in the first half. So they were all told, I believe it was 2 of 13 from distance. That's going to be a big time difference in the ballgame. We talk about the statistical breakdown. 8 of 11 at the free throw line, 73% there. So you really can't fault the Falcons and what they did offensively from that regard. 17 rebounds, 14 turnovers over their contest. For the Westlake Demons, again, up in that mark to 9-6 on the year. 21 of 42 from the field. That is 50%. So they were pretty efficient. 8 of 13 at the line. The big number here, Ron, they were 50% from 3 in the second half. That was 4 of 9, so pretty close to 50% in that second half. And they made 2 more additional in that first half as well. So 6 3 balls as opposed to just the 2 for Firelands. You know, that helped to, I think, inflate that score and that advantage a little bit. 13 boards for Westlake and 10 turnovers, 5 and 5 in each half, told the story for the Westlake Demons.
Up next for Firelands this Friday, they're at Black River. So just a couple of days, and they travel down to Sullivan, and that's a tough place to play.
Tough place to play. Nobody likes to go to Black River in this league. It's as far as you can get, and that's an improved team over there. They're doing pretty well. It used to be that Black River game was one you could circle. If you needed to get a win, you could figure that out and say, well, we've got that on the horizon. Not the case any longer. Black River is a pretty improved program in the Lorain County League.
And then next week for Coach Meyer's Firelands Falcons team, they face the top 2 teams in the league. They host Keystone here, and then they travel to, at the moment, undefeated Brookside in the Lorain County 8 League. So the road is tough ahead for Firelands. Well-fought game tonight. They end up on the losing side, 56-46 the final, but it was a tight game right up until a couple of minutes left. So congratulations to the Westlake Demons. They head back home victorious tonight. Their next game is at home against Valley Forge. Good luck to Luke Harris and his club the rest of the way. Tomorrow night, you and I, Jared, will be in Berea at Berea Mid-Park High School for a girls Southwestern Conference matchup, and it's set to be a great one. The Shore Gals of Avon Lake with 1 loss in SWC play, facing Berea Mid-Park with 1 loss in SWC play, and they're all tied with Olmsted Falls with 1 loss in SWC play. It's been great. Berea Mid-Park beat Olmsted Falls. Olmsted Falls beat Avon Lake beat Berea Mid-Park, and we've got the game tomorrow night. Really looking forward to that one.
Nice round robin the way that ended up in the SWC in terms of who can call that one the crown. But that one not on our schedule initially either, so the scheduling gods and Rocco Nushi pulled a couple of strings there to get that one on the docket for tomorrow, so we want to thank all them in terms of clearing safe passage for us out at Berea Mid-Park tomorrow.
That one will be around a 7 o'clock tip.
We believe so. There was rumors that it could get moved a little bit up, not sure, depending on what was going on scholastically. Still didn't have an answer on that one, so we're just going to say it's going to be a 7 o'clock-ish tip right now until we have further information. Of course, you want to check out WEOL.com. Follow us on social media, the WEOL Media, Twitter. Rocco does a great job of updating that if there are updates to provide. If not, we'll just plan on tomorrow at 7 over at Berea Mid-Park.
I'd like to thank Colin Myers, head coach for Firelands, helping me out prepare for tonight's basketball game. Also his longtime assistant, Ed Dolnar. Ed is 80-plus years old, 58th year in teaching and coaching. Legend. Thanks to Ed. Thanks to Zach Sprague, doing a great job on camera tonight. Thanks to Rocco Nucci for moving games around and getting us a game to work tonight. And as always, thanks to my partner, Jared Kozar. Thanks to you, the fan, for listening tonight. We appreciate it greatly. And always, thanks to our sponsors, the WEOL Cage Matchup live on WEOL.com, the Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel. Thanks to Nick Abraham, Buick GMC, Nick Abraham, Elyria Ford, Route 57, East Broad Street in Elyria. Thanks to Lorain County Community College, Real Education for Good Jobs. Thanks to the Lorain Medina Rural Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy partner. And of course, thanks to longtime sponsor and supporter, Eco Tree Services, your complete tree care company. For Zach Sprague, Jared Kozar, I'm Ron Yantz. Your final tonight from Firelands High School, Westlake 56, Firelands 46. Have a safe